body, and yeah, you made it to day 3. That's awesome. So over the last couple days, we've been really setting a foundation for your practice, getting really familiar with a lot of ways that a sun salutation A can look, and the main focus being pairing your breath with your body's movement. The breath is one of the most powerful tools that we have, and we carry it with us always. So we're going to continue our practice of yoga by focusing on the breath and your body's movement. Today, each time that you notice that your mind has drifted away and you're no longer focusing on the breath, and that will happen, that's just what minds do. Just every time that happens, I ask you to simply notice it and be like, okay, cool. I'm thinking, not getting mad about it, and then return your attention to the breath. That's a really powerful tool that you can use throughout your life to catch yourself when your mind is wandering and then redirect your awareness back into the present moment. And as we move on the mat today, focusing on your breath and your body's movement. So find a space that is comfortable, safe, and supportive for you, and we'll get started. So find a seat wherever you are. And again, we're going to continue to explore what a comfortable seat is for you, remembering that every day it could look totally different. But just settle in and observe where your body meets the ground. Engage your core, feel your spine lengthen. Inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill your belly with air. Exhale, open your mouth, let it go. 2 more like this. Good. Now gently rest your eyes and scan your body from your head to your toes. And simply notice the sensations present for you here, taking mental inventory of what's there. And then place your awareness to the breath as it flows in and out of the body. Bring your hands to heart center and set an intention for your practice. So reflecting, why did you show up on the mat? And being proud of yourself for showing up at all. And then taking a moment to pause as you return to the breath. And as you move on the mat, carrying the intention to simply notice when your mind wanders and bring it back to your breath, pairing your breath with your body's movement. Inhale, send it up to sky. And exhale, push it all away. Inhale, your arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart. So this time I want you to hold your own hands. And then bring your forearms and elbows together. So we're going to get into the wrists, which this is really good to help prevent carpal tunnel. So many of us are typing at the desk all day. So this is really important to do to take care of our wrists. Roll your wrists around clockwise 8 times. Good, and then reverse it. Roll them around counterclockwise 8 times. Good, and then you can just shake out the wrists. Good. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your knees, getting into your cat and cow again. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, arch your spine, gaze towards your navel. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, spine arches. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to center, bring your shoulders to your ears, and exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill your belly with air, and exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Getting into the neck and shoulders. Inhale, bring your left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, drop your head, gaze towards the ceiling. Good. Take 2 more slow head rolls this way. And then as you're ready, reverse it. Take 3 slow head rolls the other way. Good. Inhale, come back to center, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill the belly with air. And exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Find your way to a tabletop position again. So bringing your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide, ground down through the knuckles and the fingers to protect the wrists. And we'll actually get into the wrists a little more. So I want you to roll around in circles clockwise 4 times. So this is getting some motion in the wrists. I've actually had a couple of wrist surgeries, so this is always quite challenging for me. And if this is too hard on your wrists, you can come up onto your knuckles or forearms. I've done that for years. And then you can reverse it. If you're taking those wrist circles, take 4 circles in the opposite direction. Good, then meet at that neutral table again. Inhale here and exhale, send your sits bones back. Come to a child's pose. Inhale, fill your belly with air. And exhale, open your mouth, let it go, bringing your awareness back to the breath and your intention to simply focus on the breath as you move. And each time the mind wanders, not getting upset that it has done so, just notice it. And then bring your awareness back to the breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to a tabletop position again. Drop your belly, curl your toes under, and then straighten your legs, lower your heels towards the mat. Come to a downward facing dog. Inhale, fill the belly with air. And exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, gaze between your hands, and exhale, slowly walk your feet to meet your gaze. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, gently bend your knees, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill your belly with air. And exhale, let it go. Standing strong in your Tadasana, your mountain pose, feeling the feet engaged, the thighs engaged, the core engaged, dropping the shoulders. Returning your awareness to the breath. We're going to go through a couple sun salutation options. So sun salutation A, option 1. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill your belly with air, and exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Taking a moment to pause, notice if you've caught your mind wandering. I know I caught mine. And then just redirect your awareness back to the breath. Carrying this with you as you move into a sun salutation A, option 2. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, option to ground the palms, step back, plank position. Inhale, maybe you stay here. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, hold, focusing on your breath even in this challenge. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knees to the mat. Scrape your forearms along your rib cage, bring your chin and your chest to the mat. And then straighten your legs, flatten your belly. Gently shake your hips from side to side, releasing tension in the low back. Engage your core, bring your hips to the mat. As you inhale, lift your chest up and drop the shoulders down the back in a baby cobra. And then exhale to child's pose or down dog for 5 breaths. Choosing whichever pose your body is asking for. Maintaining that awareness of the breath. If the mind wanders, that's okay. That's just what minds do. Just kindly redirect your awareness back. Find your way to down dog if you aren't already there. Inhale, gaze between your hands, and exhale, walk your feet to meet your gaze. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill the belly with air. And exhale, open the mouth, let it go. We're gonna move into a sun salutation B variation. And same principle applies. If this doesn't feel good for you, move into which other two of those other 2 variations that feels best for you. But just give it a try and see what works. So ground down through the feet in Tadasana. Now bend your knees, send your sits bones back, reach your arms in front of you, and then integrate your shoulders behind your back. You're in Utkatasana, awkward pose. Inhale here. Exhale, hold. Inhale, bring your awareness to the breath. And exhale, inhale, maintain your focus on the breath. And exhale, carry it with you as we move into sun salutation B. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward. I bet that feels good. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, ground your palms, step back, plank position. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. You can gently shake your hips from side to side. Inhale, lift your chest to a baby cobra. Exhale, everyone, to downward facing dog this time. Inhale, fill your belly with air. And exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Inhale, kick your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring your right knee to your nose, step it between your hands. And then lower down onto the left knee. Keep those left toes curled under. Focus on feeling that right foot in the 4 corners of the feet ground down on the mat. And then engage the core, lift the torso up. Feel your thighs rotating inwards. Engage your core, pull your right hip back, your left hip forward. Bring your hands to your hips. You have the option to stay here in a low lunge, or you have the option to straighten your back leg, come to a high lunge, and I like to keep a gentle bend in the back knee where I do that. So whether you're in a low lunge or a high lunge, reach your arms in front of you and integrate your shoulders behind the back, and then slowly reach the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, notice if your mind is drifting, bring your awareness back to the breath. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale, everyone frame your front leg and find your way to a down dog. So you can step it straight back to a plank and then go to down dog, or take a vinyasa, or that push-up, to arrive. Inhale, fill your belly with air, and exhale, let it go. Inhale, kick the left leg up. Exhale, bring the left knee to the nose, step it between the hands, and then lower down onto the right knee, but stay on the balls of the right toes. Feel the feet ground, the thighs rotating inwards. Engage the core to lift your torso up. Bring your hands to the hips and pull the left hip back, By using the strength of the core, pull the left hip back, the right hip forward, so your hips are pointing forwards. So you have the option to stay here. This is great. Or you have the option to straighten the back leg. I like to keep a gentle bend in it, but find which feels right for you. Inhale, reach the arms out in front of you, and exhale, integrate the shoulders behind the back and reach the arms overhead wherever you are. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Frame the front leg and find your way to a child's pose. So maybe stepping straight back to a child's pose or taking a vinyasa. Inhale, fill your belly with air. And exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Good. Work ground down through the left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm towards the sky. And like you're threading a needle, bring your right arm under your left, your right temple to the mat. Keep the left arm extended in front of you. You also have the option to bring the left arm up and around to the small of the back. So this should feel really nice in the shoulders. Notice if your heart started beating fast as we got into a little bit more movement, and just let the breath settle it back down. Ground down through the left palm as you inhale, reach the right arm to sky. And exhale, extend it in front of you again, child's pose. Inhale, fill the belly with air. And exhale, let it go. Ground down through the right palm as you inhale, reach your left arm towards the sky, and like you're threading a needle, left arm under right, left temple to the mat. Option to keep the right arm extended in front of you or bring it up and around to the small of the back. Just returning to the rhythm of the breath, letting everything else settle. Good. Ground down through the right palm as you inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, extend it, child's pose again. Inhale, fill your belly with air. And exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Slowly walk the hands in towards the knees as you lift your torso up. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, arch the spine, gaze towards the navel. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, spine arches. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale to center, bring your shoulders to your ears. And exhale, drop them down the back. Inhale, fill the belly with air, and exhale, open your mouth, let it go. You can walk your hands out to the side and then straighten your legs out in front of you, coming to a staff pose. So you can shake out the legs. I like to pretend it's like thunder thighs, making thunder below you. You can karate chop the legs. I always think this feels good. Pull the flesh out from under the sits bones. Bring the hands to either side of the seat. Engage your feet like you're in Tadasana, mountain pose. Your legs are engaged. Your spine lengthens, bring your shoulders to your ears, and drop them down the back. Inhale, ground down through the sits bones, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, take 3 more breaths like this, and feel free to keep a gentle bend in the knees if you need. The work is in every inhale, the spine, lengthening the sits bones, grounding, and the exhale, folding forward. It's not about touching your toes. Good. Gently massage the legs as you walk the hands up. Now bend your knees, bring your soles of feet to the mat, bring the hands to the tops of the knees. Feel your spine lengthen and engage your core. So this in and of itself is a lot of core work. You have the option to stay here. You have the option to come onto your toes. Maybe you lift one leg and lower, and the other leg and lower. Maybe if you can keep that length in the spine, you lift one leg and then the other. Maybe you hold on to the legs or the floor. Or maybe you reach the arms out in front of you, but the work is in the length in the spine, not where the legs go. Inhale and exhale. Notice if your mind is wandering in this challenge, and can you bring it back to the breath? Inhale and exhale. Bring the feet back to the mat. Great job. Reach the arms in front of you and then slowly lower onto your back. Gently windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And then curl your knees into the chest. Bring the hands to the kneecaps. Roll the legs around. And then bring your arms to a cactus T. Bring your shins parallel to the ceiling. Engage the core. Feel your low back on the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, drop both legs over to the right side as you gaze over the left shoulder. This is a good little spinal twist. Good. Inhale, bring it back to center. Engage the core, feel the low back ground down on the mat, and exhale, drop both legs over to the left side as you gaze over the right shoulder. Good. Inhale, bring it back to center and take any final movements that your body would like as we settle into stillness for your final resting pose. So maybe moving the legs around or windshield wipering the knees. And finding a position that is comfortable and supportive for you as you settle into stillness. Knowing that there is nothing left for you to do. Simply allowing yourself to soak in the benefits of your practice. Begin to deepen your breath. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll the wrists and the ankles. Stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions, reawakening. And then find your way to the fetal position on either side of the body, taking a moment to feel the support of the earth beneath you and thank it. And slowly find your way to a comfortable seat. Allow your eyes to remain closed and your palms to rest upwards on the knees in a sign of receiving. And you can just have a soft gaze in front of you if you prefer. Inhale, fill your belly with air. And exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Take a moment to again scan your body from head to toe. Simply observe the sensations present and notice if it's any different from when we began. As you observe this space of steadiness and this sensation within you, know that with every breath you have the opportunity to reconnect with this space. In life, things will pull our attention and focus away. Minds wander, that's what they do. And life is full of obstacles. But with every breath, you have the opportunity to reconnect within yourself and who you truly are. And carry that connection with you through the rest of your life and the rest of your day. Taking a moment to feel really grateful and proud of yourself for showing up to care for yourself in this way today. And allow the breath to be your reminder to carry this with you as you step off the mat and into the rest of your day. Thanks so much for showing up for yourself today, for allowing me to teach and teaching me so much in return. I hope to step on the mat with you again soon. See you next time.